Hi everybody, it's Lori and I just thought I'd do a little quick Saturday walk and talk. It's actually gorgeous out. Now you can see I'm watering our small little lawn. We had our lawn company that does natural lawn service come out because the lawn, despite all the rain, was looking burned and it actually had a fungus. So they came and did a treatment. We needed to water in the treatment, so that's why we're watering today. So despite all the gorgeous rain we've had, our grass just looked awful. We don't have a lot of it. We do treat it with natural products. We have a company that comes out quarterly. So they came and checked it. I was really scared that we had army worms, which can just destroy a lawn in a matter of weeks, because this literally happened like overnight. So anyway, that's a little something that we've been dealing with. Otherwise, the garden is just doing fantastic. The hydrangeas are all starting to come out. Another update this week that I wanted to show you is we had the arborist out. I wasn't able to get videos of them working. They were very strategic in pruning our crabapple trees. Now, you probably won't be able to tell a difference on screen, but you can see the canopy, not the canopy, you can see the structure of the trees a lot more. You can see they took off some larger branches. They just thinned them out to really allow them to breathe and to grow tall. We want these trees to be a little bit taller than they are versus being kind of flat and squatty. So that was really exciting. They just did an amazing job. We used Bartlett Tree Service here in Maryland, and they were amazing. They also trimmed up the magnolia, they trimmed up our evergreen and the holly in the back. So let me just walk you through. I just want to show you a couple things that are just looking amazing right now. I want to show you the beautiful phlox that's in the garden. It is original to this property. It's the only plant that I love. We do have weeds that come up that's native. And then I'm going to take a walk, and I thought I'd show you some of the gorgeous gardens in the neighborhood. We've got so many historic homes, and I thought you might just enjoy seeing how they look in the summer and with all the gorgeous plants. So let me turn off this water, and I want to show you a couple more things in my garden. I wanted to show you this gorgeous phlox. So when we moved into our home in early March, we were getting ready to start construction, and all of a sudden this plant started coming out of the ground. And I did a plant identifier, and I told my mom, I think it's phlox. And she said, well, dig it up, put it in a pot, and let's just see what happens. So sure enough, it was. And I'm imagining that this border along the driveway at one time was filled with lots of beautiful plants, and this phlox has survived. Now, it has not spread very significantly. It gets really tall, just gorgeous, and blooms in July. So I just love it. I replanted it in the same space. Unfortunately, I haven't had any come up anywhere else. We really did not do any major construction in this area. So I was hopeful maybe I'd get some more, but I did rescue and save that one plant, and it's beautiful. Okay, so here's just a view of the garden as we walk down. You can just see everything's looking good. We have so much bird activity. It is way more than we've ever had, which is amazing, but you could just sit out here. I really need to get a bird identifier so that I can see what we have, but they are just all over the place, which is really fun. So the patio garden's looking great as well, but let's get started on our walk around town. I'm gonna just take you up and down our little main street and show you what's blooming and thriving in the neighborhood gardens. So as we walk up the hill, I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite gardens. So the front of this house is filled with peonies. Of course, they're not in bloom right now. And then after that, she has a lot of grasses, irises. It's just one type of bloom after another, all perennials. And then in this side area, it's like a natural habitat. So it's all kind of native perennials, coneflowers. You've got bee balm, which is that pink flower right now, absolutely beautiful. The bees, this area is filled with butterflies as we get through summer. So it's really fun because there's something always blooming. Now, our town is known for having every possible variety of tree that will grow here, and this is a mimosa tree. If you haven't seen one before, the leaves look like just ferns, and then they get these gorgeous pink blooms that smell amazing. It's absolutely one of my favorite trees. Now, it is not native to our area, but it's stunning. Now, this sweet little house has the most amazing garden. The front is full sun, and it's set up a little bit like mine. It has so many layers, though. It's definitely more established than my garden. This is the front area at the street. She has it filled with these gorgeous hydrangeas, heuchera down below. There are things in the spring blooming. I can't even remember everything. There's something all season long. And this is just right at the sidewalk. So it's really beautiful. As we walk around this side, you'll see that everything is very established, very grown up. She's got gorgeous trees, and you really can't even see the center of her garden, which is right there at her house. Now, her garden goes around to the back where she has a shade garden, very similar to mine, filled with hostas. She has a little gate, and you can kind of peek over it. So you can see the daisies. I love the green picket fence. It just makes it disappear in the area. She has these shrubs with this yellow bloom all throughout, and they just thrive in this shaded area. There's pockets of sun where she has roses, and I wanted you to see this view in just a minute where you can see the little containers. She's got these amazing large containers that flank the entrance to the house. She has a center sidewalk that walks down, very much like my home. And then, of course, the macrophylla hydrangeas in blue right now are just spectacular. So every possible type of plant. She's got daylilies, oriental lilies, the roses, hydrangeas. It's just stunning. And there's my two pooches with my husband. All right, so we're going to cross the street, and as we walk down, this side of the street has the larger Victorian influenced kind of manor houses, and most of them have a center courtyard. I think it's so interesting. These are original to this area. It must have been the fad at the time. They would have these parterre gardens in the front. So as you walk down the sidewalk, there would be those little center spaces. Now, our neighborhood is very festive, so people put out holiday decor, very similar to what I put out. And you can just see lots of established trees, shrubs, and those fun parterre garden areas. Now, there's a magnolia tree right there that just started blooming, and magnolias do fantastic in our area and get huge. Now, this gorgeous home with the Victorian painting and influence had a huge circular planter. I know they've been trying to get boxwoods to grow there. I love this little home where she's got the hostas lining the sidewalk, and then again, that traditional kind of diamond-shaped entrance. Now, this house on the corner, both houses on the corner are stunning. So this one, just last year, they painted these native flowers all over the side of the blue house. And then they have these amazing hydrangeas. Aren't they beautiful? I think these are quick fire fabs. They get really tall and they are stunning. Now, her garden is so neat, and I love the stained picket fence. And then I love the crepe myrtles that are pruned up, so they're gonna just kind of drape over the fence. Now she has some containers that she has veggies, which these tomatoes look amazing, much better than mine right now. And then you can see a sweet little veggie garden here. And they have like a garage studio in the back, so they park in the back and walk through their property, very much like mine. So that was really how these homes were set up along Main Street. So I hope you enjoyed just a little sneak peek. This home has a beautiful, it's a wildlife sanctuary, and all the plants are for bees, butterflies, there's crepe myrtles, there's perennials, you name it. It's full and lush, and it's really fun to see everything coming to life throughout the season. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.